so. I mean, but you know what? That's a good measuring stick, and that gives you an indication of how organizationally the culture's changed.
I don't know.
It's lazy. It's lazy.
It's lazy to say a team has peaked too early?
It's lazy as it pertains to the Saints.
Okay, that's fair.
10-4 team. Top of the NFC South. Got blindsided by Jalen Hurts that they didn't have much tape on, and an Eagles team that upended them. It happens. They were also playing with Taysom Hill, the quarterback, who's not their guy. This team has won a lot of games with Drew Brees as their quarterback, a healthy Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and one of the best, if not the best defense in the NFL. I'm going to say the best defense in the NFL because that's what the Saints have. Drew Brees comes back. They lose by 3. They lose by a field goal to the Chiefs. Those are the 2 losses. And Drew Brees, by the way, is nowhere close to healthy. There's 2 games left in the regular season and then a postseason. Health is what has hurt the Saints. Michael Thomas, Drew Brees, health, and a schedule of 2 unique games there that you tell me they lose them, I can see how. I can see how the Eagles win that game with Jalen Hurts, a guy that they weren't, haven't seen a lot of, to be honest. This great Saints defense hadn't really had to face any true dual threat quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts got the best of them. There's only one Patrick Mahomes in the universe. He got the best of them. Those are 2 games that are anomalies. This is still a team to believe in if they're going to be healthy going into the postseason. But this ain't about peaking and peaking too early for the Saints. No, not even in the discussion. Lazy.
Here's the only thing I will say to that argument, because I get where you're saying where as it pertains to the Saints. Drew Brees staying 100% healthy has been an issue. And you could call it age and you could call it wear and tear, whatever it is, but that shoulder.
You put him in your top 5 quarterbacks.
I know I did. I trust
Just
Drew
yesterday.
Brees in the playoffs, but he's had kind of shoulder issues and things going on for a minute now. And that has been an issue later down the season.
I can't do this. I can't let you do this. Yesterday on the show, we ranked the quarterbacks we trust the most.
In the playoffs, Jordan, and I listed Brees
Drew Brees.
4.
You said Drew Brees.
You grit your teeth. It doesn't scare me.
You said Drew Brees. Did you say Drew Brees?
Yes, at number 4.
At number 4.
Yes.
You're talking as if you don't trust him now.
No. I am saying I think that the Saints were playing complete team football earlier in the season. Can they get back to that? Yes. Do I trust Drew Brees to lead his entire team to get back to who they were earlier this season when they were all healthier and clicking on all cylinders, et cetera, et cetera? Yes, I do.
So they haven't peaked too early?
No, I said I agreed with you, except for the fact that Drew Brees has had issues with durability later in seasons because of his age and the wear and tear that's going on.
So you don't trust Drew Brees?
Yes, I do. There are a few other teams in the NFL that I think have peaked too early, okay? I mean, the Raiders are far and away at the top of the list. So are the Steelers. Far and away.
The Steelers, huh? The Steelers?
I literally went on national radio and said, excuse me, could the Raiders please tell the rest of the NFL how to beat, this is what I said, how to beat the Chiefs, because the Raiders have some secret sauce that they know how to figure it out and no one else does.
You're mocking yourself. I'm
mocking myself. Like, how stupid am I? And then the Raiders come out and they looked completely flat in every phase of the game, completely undisciplined. I mean, talk about peaking too early. We'll start with the Raiders.
Yeah, that defense.
It's abysmal. Then we'll move to the Steelers. And then I'd say maybe the Seahawks are in there too.
Oh, you're not going to put your Bears in there? Who started 5-1? You're not going to put your Bears in there?
No, because they're peaking again. They're playing good football right now.
Peaking?
Well, kind of.
They're still alive.
It's like Little Mountains.
It's a 5-1 football team.
Peaks, really.
That peaked. The defense looked dominant early. The offense had a run game. They're figuring out how to.
Oh, please.
They're figuring out how to close.
They're just now having a run game.
Figuring out how to close games out. Mitch Trubisky started winning early on. Looked like he was their quarterback. Then the rug got pulled out. Then Nick Foles was the starting quarterback. Then the run game disappeared. Then the defense looked more vulnerable. It started to fracture at every turn with the Bears. That was a team that peaked in their first 6 games.
Are you saying pulling Mitch Trubisky was the wrong choice?
How are they back in the hunt right now? Who's the quarterback?
Jordan. I'm saying going back to Mitch is the right choice. Pulling Mitch in the first place was inevitable. You lived in Chicago for a long time. I was around this organization for the first. I know Mitch as a person, and I still too knew that this was inevitable. They were going to have a short leash with him. Anyone with 2 eyes last year was saying, Mitch Trubisky ain't it. He's not it in Chicago. He's not it. So you bring in a Super Bowl MVP, and you think Chicago fans and everyone around that organization was going to let the Super Bowl MVP chill on the bench, just maybe in case he gets hurt.
Don't talk about him Super Bowl MVP.
That's what he is.
Like he's Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he won an MVP, absolutely. But don't act like they were sitting some guy down where you're like, whoa, we got the Super Bowl MVP. He was a Super Bowl MVP.
In comparison to Mitch Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky hadn't lost the game.
That is, okay.
That is, you got to look back and say that was a bad move.
No,
a bad move to bring in Nick Foles.
I disagree.
A bad move to go to Nick Foles, because when it came back to Mitch Trubisky and you're using him now properly, this team has got back to winning enough to be in a conversation. Started winning early, started winning down the stretch. The constant in both of those has been Mitch Trubisky. So you can easily go back and say using Nick Foles was the wrong play.
I can't believe you're a Trubisky truther now.
I think you guys are desperate. I'm talking about a desperate team.
I can't believe you have turned this corner.
Go get Carson Wentz. Then I'll ride with you. Go get Carson Wentz. Go win some football with Carson Wentz. Then I'll think your team could be a for real team.
They are figuring it out now, perhaps at the right time. The Bears went out and they have a Cardinals loss. They're in the they're in the playoffs with Super Bowl. I need to pump the brakes. They're in the playoffs. But I would not blame Pace, Nagy, anyone for benching Trubisky. It was inevitable. And I wish we could pull tape on every single person that says that was the biggest mistake, because I guarantee they went out there and they said, sit Mitch Trubisky. He can't read defenses. It's not right. There's no offense. There's no rhythm. It was the same story that we saw with Foles. It was just now Trubisky had a minute to sit back and watch, and Nagy made some adjustments. And here we are seeing Trubisky, who's, by the way, plays are now being called by Bill Lazor. They weren't when Trubisky was starting before. So his complete mindset is different.
Bill Lazor was calling plays when Nick Foles was struggling mightily.
True. Accurate.
But let's go back, because I think we can both agree on the Steelers, right? The Steelers have to be the team that peaked early, because you can't go from a team that is threatening to go undefeated, that is now a team that we're going to say is going to go fully defeated down the stretch, lose their final 2 games versus the Colts and Browns, and lose in the postseason with whatever team they draw.
So you don't think they win one more game at all this year?
They're going to go 0-3 and their season's over. I'm confident in that. That's a team that has peaked entirely too early. And you know who peaked the earliest for them? A guy late in his career who looked like he still had the magic. Ben Roethlisberger peaked early on in this season. Had us thinking, oh, this is kind of like sneakily an MVP season for him. Oh, he still got it. Oh, Ben might play till he's 40-something too. Nah, Ben needs to stop playing after 38. He looks like he doesn't have it anymore. They never had a run game all season, and that looked like it was going to be a problem. Clearly is now. What are you laughing at?
I have 2 things to say. Sneakily is a word that I think I taught you, because it's not a word. Okay.
Sneakily is a word. What are you talking about?
It is?
Yes.
Google it.
I don't need to. I was an English major at Notre Dame.
The English
No.
You made the comment.
You made You made the comment earlier where you go, I have all these followers on Twitter. That's
joke.
Still worse. It's still
You're
worse.
Such a typical Notre Dame fan. Let everyone know he went to Notre Dame.
I can't believe they're Googling this like it's not a word. Sneakily is a word. Now go back. Pull it back up so I can read the definition.
Also, I have one more thing to say. I forgot.
No. Don't try and move the goalposts. Sneakily.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In a furtive or sly way. Used in a sentence. She sneakily hid a surprise gift in his room. Sounds kind of seductive.
Yeah, I hope you leave me a surprise gift. Did you? No.
I got
Did you even get me a gift?
I got your gift.
Also, you put all your chips on the Cowboys in early. Remember this?
Why are you doing this?
Because the guys in the back are egging me on, and I absolutely love this.
A word?
All the chips on the Cowboys, and we had a great Thanksgiving because I made fun of him mightily for this. And now you're putting all your chips on the Steelers losing the rest of the way out. I just want to know where the chips are.
The Cowboys are not ruled out yet, by the way.
Okay, we got to.
Those chips are still on it.
Your chips suck.
They haven't taken the chips away yet, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I hate all your.
Which comment was worse? I want to know from anybody on Twitter. Which comment was more lame? Shay's comment that I didn't see it on Twitter because I have so many followers, or me like a loser saying I went to Notre Dame and I'm an English major. I think I'd probably lose. I'd probably lose.
It's easily Notre Dame. All right, is there a new favorite for the Larry O'Brien Trophy after one night of NBA action? That's after Jordan has this from Dr. Pepper.
College football season rolling along. So is the latest season of your favorite Dr. Pepper obsessed college football town. That's right. We're talking about Fansville. So brace yourself for all the on-the-field football drama and off-the-field Dr. Pepper flavor that your eyes and taste buds can handle. Because even though you can't be at the stadium, you can still dress, cheer, and drink Dr. Pepper like a true fan. Head to a store near you to treat your inner college football fan to an ice-cold 20-ounce Dr. Pepper today.
January 5th. Greeny with Mike Greenberg is coming